On our back, and they made us bring our feet to our chest. Well, in the midst of that, I had 40. Hey y'all. You already know who it is. It's E to the K to the A to the N to the E. And I'm back with another video. So I was on my Snapchat, and that app that people be getting anonymous like questions or comments on Snapchat is called Send It. I've been using that, and people have been good lord. People have been sending me questions, and I guess you could kind of say like statements through, and we're gonna answer them here on this Q&A video right now. So let's get started, shall we? All right. So the first question is, are you single? Yes. Yes, I am. I am very much single. Single as a Pringle. Period. The next question is, the most embarrassing thing you've ever done. Okay, this is easy because I really don't have too many embarrassing moments. But the most embarrassing moment that I've ever had was what I thought of in my head is not what I'm going to say, because it's really not an embarrassing moment. It's just like being petty. But anyway, the most embarrassing moment I've ever had was, so when I was in high school, I had an exercise science course, and we had a lab because it was like a technical center, so you had your classes in your lab. So we had a lab, and like every Thursday or Friday, I think it was Thursday, we would do yoga or Pilates. And I think you already know where this is going. So we was doing yoga, you feel me? We was doing all the stretches and the positions and everything. And then, you know, it was all quiet. Now, thankfully, this is like senior year. So I've already had a year with these guys that I was in school with. So it was senior year, and we're all doing these moves and stuff. And we was on our back, and they made us bring our feet to our chest. Well, in the midst of that, I had 40. It was as quiet as can be. All you hear is the instructor on the TV with the music in the background, and then all you hear is me fart. Like what? Everybody started cracking the hell up. Like everybody was, man, that was probably, my face was red. I was dying. Like, I think that was the most embarrassing moment of my life so far. I'm still young, still got a whole life to live, but so far that was it. Next question is, last movie you cried in. And when I think what they meant was like last movie that I cried to that was playing type stuff. So that's a good one, because I'm sometimes very emotional when it comes to movies, depending on like the circumstances. But I honestly think it was a Tyler Perry movie, and I think it was Big Happy Family, because every time the scene comes on where the mother passes away, I bawl. Like, I can watch that movie 1,000 times, and that 1,000th time I will still bawl my eyes out. Like, there's no, it just happens. Like, I'm a very feeling person. Like, I'm very spiritual, and you know, so like I feel very much. So like when something sad is going on, I cry. Like, if somebody else is crying, I can feel them, I can feel their sadness, I'll cry. Like, it sucks, but it's also a good thing at the same time. So this is what I mean by like statements. So somebody asked me, they was like, I lost my number, can I have yours? No, you got my Snapchat. That's enough. If you don't got my number now, obviously I ain't trying to give it to you, or obviously there's a reason why you don't have it yet. So no. You want to be bold enough to ask for my number on an anonymous thing, which obviously doesn't make you bold, then you can go ahead and slide up and message me on Snapchat. Anyways, next question. It's, what's your type? I do have a type, but I really don't have a type. So like I don't want to say I prefer a black man, because I'm very open to whoever, because I've always been more attracted to black men, let me say that. But I have found white men attractive, I found Asian men attractive, I found Puerto Rican men attractive. So it really just isn't, I really don't have a type, but I don't know, because like I find skinny men attractive, I find athletic men attractive, I find guys that have a little meat on their bones attractive, as long as you're not like sloppy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I do know that you got to stay fresh, like you got to have good hygiene, you got to have a nice smile, you have to stay cut and clean, you know what I'm saying, like your hair and stuff like that. You can't be looking a hot mess. I don't like men that, this is gonna sound like very petty, but I don't like men that don't have like shoe game. More so because like you just can't wear anything. Like, I don't know. But I'm not really attracted to men that smoke cigarettes. I'm not really with that. I can't do that. I'm really not even attracted to men who smoke milds, but because of, I don't know, like I'm lenient with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm lenient with that. So yeah. But definitely I can't do men that smoke cigarettes. And it's more so because of like the kissing aspect, the smell. Like if I kiss you and I taste cigarettes, milds, or even weed on your breath, I can't do it. Go put some Listerine in your mouth, go brush your teeth. Can't do it. Like if, I don't know if anybody's ever caught, like, because I've talked to men that have smoked milds, or I've even talked to somebody that has smoked cigarettes, but I've never laid lips on them. I never even wanted to hug them because it's just that smell that I can't do that. Can't do it. Okay, this is another statement. It says, "Hey, mama, P.I.P.I." I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced because it's not Poppy. But yeah. Ask me anything. The next question is the worst date you've ever been on. Well, sad to say, I've never really been on a date. And that's really sad to say because I'm going to be 24 years old. I've really never been on a date. Like a dress up, you feel me, type of date. Like, you know, motherfuckers ask, ooh. I can't say that on here. Okay, let me restart that. People have never really taken me on a date. They've asked, but I've never really jumped to the thing, because as soon as I ask, well, what do you have planned? They'd be like, oh, well, you like talking about, well, where do you want to go? No. You want to take me out? Plan something. Let me know what time I'm going to get dressed. Let me know where we're going, what we're going to do afterwards, and what time I'm going to come home. And don't be like cheap about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know what y'all are talking about, a date. Like going out to eat type stuff. Yes, I've done that, but not like, oh, put them heels on, put that dress on, get your hair and makeup done, you feel me? We going out, like, type stuff. Never did that. But if I really had to say like the worst time I've hung out with somebody, or the worst time somebody asked me to kick it or whatever, it was one time this dude was at me a long time ago, like probably before my daughter was here, a long time ago. He asked me to kick it, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, you know, you've been on my for a while. So we kicked it, and it was one of them hangouts, one of them dates, like where you're like texting your sister or your friend, like, hey, call me and tell me that you need me, like right now, ASAP type stuff, so that I can leave and get up out of here, like type thing. Like one of those. Like I was not feeling it. I was not messing with him. I wasn't liking the vibe. I wasn't liking his vibe. I was cool. Like I was cool. I didn't want no parts. So moral of the story is I got up out of there. I could not. Alright. Next question is, how many exes do you have? Okay, so what I consider an ex is somebody that you spent time with, you have memories with, you have a bond with, you have something with. something that was out there, put out there. Y'all was known as a couple. Y'all was known to be with each other. And I only got one of those. The only real relationship I ever been in was my child's father. And that's that. Like, everybody else was just a fling or just a low-key thing or was nothing serious or was something that, I don't know, low-key, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, how many exes do I really have? One. And they locked us away for 12 years and tell us where to sit, when to pee, and what year would you visit if you had a time machine? That's a really good question, because like I've never thought about that. What year would I visit if I had a time machine? Would I go in the past? Is there anything in the past I want to see?
Then we turn 18. And even though we've never had an original thought.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about this. That's why I'm so silent. So, you know, one thing I probably would do, I would probably go back 2 years. Was it 2 years? No, it's been almost 2 years. So I'd go back 2 years so that I could probably see my grandma. God rest her soul, because she passed. But if it wasn't for that, I would probably honestly go ahead and go further in time, like 5 years, 6 years. Not too far, because I don't want to have to know like when somebody's gonna be gone out of my life, or you know, like I'll probably go 5, 6 years into the future and just see where my life is at. So that like when I come back, if I'm not where I want to be in 5, 6 years, so I know when I come back, it's like, okay, now it's game time. Like I gotta go. I gotta grind even harder, because 5, 6 years from now, if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm not gonna be where I want to be. So I think that's probably what I would do. My favorite subject in high school. Well, let's just make this very clear. I did not like high school. Well, okay. Hold on. I used the wrong choice of words. I did not like classes for high school. I enjoyed high school. I enjoyed the litness of high school. I enjoyed the non-responsibility of high school. If I could go back to 2016 and redo everything besides the classes and the work, honey baby, there we go. That's where I would go. I would go back to 2016, baby, with no classes, so I could turn up like I did, go back to prom, and just live my best life, because I was living my best life in 2016. So that's the year I would also go back to. But back to what is my favorite subject in high school, I really didn't have one. If I really had to pick, it would probably be algebra, only because I got that stuff. I flew through that class. It was so easy to me. A's every trip. But probably, I don't know. Because if you consider like I went to TCTC, which is a technical school where you have a lab and stuff. If that counts, I would say my lab, my exercise science, the sports medicine lab. That was fun. That was dope. Okay, next question. One friend you're thankful for. Well, let me make this very clear. I have been thankful for all of my friends that I've had throughout my life, because they've all taught me something. They all have been there for me when I needed them at the moment. And if I hit them up, they probably still be cool to kick it, or if you know what I'm saying, like type stuff. We never fell out on bad terms, none of that. So one friend I'm thankful for is my group of girls that I have now. Those are my spirit sisters. Those are my soul sisters. They know who they are. The 3 that I be with, I got my dark skin, my light skin, and I got my little brown skin. Those are my babies. We all types of flavors in my little friend group right now, and I love them to death. Those are my babies for real. They always check up on me. I can honestly say this is the first friend group that I've had that actually regularly checks up on me and messages me, making sure I'm good, telling me they love me, making sure I'm having a good day, checking on my daughter, you know, type stuff. Like, yeah, like, so I can't say one. Them 3 right there, thankful for, 100%. I already told him, I said, we are falling out. We're not going nowhere. Y'all my soul sisters, my spirit sisters. It is what it is. I don't care how y'all feel. We have a little argument. Cool. I'll see you in a couple of days when you get over that. The next question is, what's your middle name? My middle name is Michelle. That's an easy one. So, my next question is, who's your best looking friend? So I don't really pick out my friends of like who looks the best, who's this, who's that. Like, I love all my friends and they all look bad to me. They all have their individualities. I think I said that wrong, but they all have their own individual way of being a bad chick, looking cute, doing their thing. We all a little thicker and we're all embracing it and we all love ourselves how we are. And I love that. And that's another reason why I love my friend group, because I can't even say my friend group because them is really my sisters now. Like, them is really my sisters. Like, yeah, like they all cute as hell. In their own ways. Like I said, I got a dark skin, light skin, brown skin, all thick. Like, they all, man. Yeah. Period. So next question is, would you fuck with a female? So like, I wouldn't date a female. Only because like I just can't do that. Like, cause I end up fighting. But have I fucked with a female? Yeah. Did I want to fuck with a female with my man? Yeah. Did it ever happen? No. I'm very adventurous. I try anything once, which I have tried it. But so yeah, but no. Yeah, but no. Okay, so name all your exes. I already said that one. Another question was, do you like girls? So that's another answer to that, which I just said. The next question is, have you ever been fired from a job? So, okay, yes, technically I have, but there's a story behind that because they tried to play me. So I'm gonna let y'all in a little bit, okay? I'm not gonna say where it was because I don't know if I can get in trouble for that. But I was working at this job, okay, and I was there for a couple of months, and then I had to go get my tonsils removed. And when you have your tonsils removed, you can't talk. You can't overexert yourself and have a high heart rate or anything because your throat will start bleeding. So, whatever, I went and got my tonsils removed, and the doctor excused me for 2 weeks off of work, and they only excused me for like a couple of days. So, fast forward a little bit, they scheduled me a couple of days. I didn't show up, didn't call or anything to, because I was under the understanding that they were under the understanding that my doctor gave me 2 weeks off. And I think by law, they really can't fire you because you're medically, you're under medical, I can't think of the word, a medical relief. But anyway, long story short, they tried saying that it was a miscommunication between managers and blah-da-da-da-da. And I got my job back, but I ended up finding another job like a couple weeks later because I was cool. Because what they tried to do, they brought me back, but they was giving me 1 day a week. Now, this is before I had my kids, so I really didn't have to worry about taking care of somebody else besides myself. But before she came along, I'm still kind of bougie, but I was bougie back there. Like, I had to have my nails done, hair done, lashes, brows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to be on the go, so I had to have gas money and stuff. So 1 day a week wasn't cutting it. So I had to find another job, which I did. Making more than what I was making there. The next question. The weirdest place you ever gone to the bathroom? Honey, listen. I drink. Okay, let me just say that. I drink. So when you drink and you're drunk and you're in the car and you gotta pee, you're careless. And I don't want nobody talking about some ill that's nasty. No, baby. If you know, you know. Especially if you ain't got no bathroom nowhere. My friends, my people knew who they was. When we went to 5 Points, and if you don't know what that is, it's a road that has 5 different like intersections. It's supposed to be haunted and stuff like that. We went to 5 Points, and we were drinking. And so afterwards, you feel me? Like, you're scared, you're drinking stuff. So afterwards, I had to pee. So what we did was we pulled over somewhere. I got out, pulled my drawers down, and squatted and peed. And then wiped and left the stuff on the road. Anything could have came and got me. A wild animal could have came and got me. A wild human could have came and got me. Anything could have came and got me. A snake could have jumped up and bit my hoo-ha, my booty, whatever it decided to bite on. I was drunk and I did not care. I had to pee. That's all I knew. Okay, so I kind of already answered this question, but it says, which of your friends do you consider family? And I kind of already answered that. My 3 friends I have now, like I said before, I consider them sisters already. Not already, because it's been a couple months, but I consider them sisters more than friends because, like I said, why they check on me, they make sure I'm good randomly and on my daughter. So yeah. And then the next question is, how old were you when you got pregnant? I was 20 years old when I got pregnant. I feel like I got pregnant either on my 20th birthday or like a week or 2 after. So I was freshly 20. And I had her when I was 20. I had her in September, which was 3 months, exactly 3 months for my birthday. Yeah. And what's crazy is I had found out I was 8 weeks pregnant like a good 2, 3, 4 weeks into my cosmetology school. Like, I had just started cosmetology school and I had just found out I was 8 weeks pregnant after I started. Like, they talking about, you want to take off, you want to make sure you want to have the baby first and then come back. No, I'm gonna be pregnant up in here cutting his hair and coloring his hair until I can't do it no more. So I went until I was 35 or 36 weeks pregnant, and then I took my leave, had my baby, and went back 6 months later and finished. So yes, I am a licensed cosmetologist. Period. What kind of reality, next question. What kind of reality show would you appear in? Honey, since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to appear in Bad Girls Club. And it's not even because they be fighting and doing all that rah-rah stuff, because I'm cool on that. Like, if I gotta get into it, I'll get into it. But I want to do Bad Girls Club because they be lit. They be turned up every day, going on trips and stuff. Like, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. Next question. Personality or looks? So, it used to be looks for me. Like, I could give a heck less what your personality was back in the day. But now it is personality. But I'm not going to lie. The looks attract me. But that's never enough no more. That's never enough no more. You have to have some type of personality in order for me to want to even further along anything with you. So, yeah, looks is definitely something that attracts me first, then the personality. But you gotta have the vibe. You gotta have the mentality, the intelligence. You got to have a good hygiene. You gotta be on a level that, like, it's a new level for me to be able to want to mess with you. Like, and I know what that is, but I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just going to answer your question. Looks first, but more so personality and vibe and intelligence and all that to keep me around.
I wondered if you've been thinking about your future.
There you go.
And your grades.
Okay, next question. Have you ever gotten into a fist fight? Yes, I have. Back in the day when I was in school. I was in school and this girl called me out, so I was like, forget it, girl. We can go to the church in the back of the school and handle business. And we did. And she got her ass beat. And that's period. Boxing don't count. Boxing, I boxed. That don't count. Because y'all talking about like street fighting and stuff. So, yeah. This says, not a question. You're pretty as F. And I love your energy. Thank you. Okay, next question. What 5 things would you bring to a deserted island? Ugh. If I can bring my phone, does that, like, can I bring my phone? Because if I can bring my phone, I'm calling for help ASAP. No, Rocky. But if I can't include my phone, I would definitely bring some Carmex or some type of lip gloss or something because I can't stand when my lips are chapped. Definitely bring some type of lotion because I got a phobia of my hands and my feet being dry. I'll bring my food stamp card because, honey, got to have food. It's like, I'm kidding. Because there ain't gonna be nowhere to buy food. But I definitely bring unlimited food, unlimited water. That's 4 things. And what's something I can't live without?
I may be crazy, but I'm not that crazy. People free solo it all the time. People who climb things, people who climb.
What's something I can't live without? I'd probably bring my gun only because, like, you're on a deserted island. Like, there's gonna be some crazy ass. Why do I keep cursing? There's gonna be some crazy animals and stuff like that trying to come after you and stuff and get you. So I'd probably take my gun and all my bullets and both my clips. So that's 5. Because the clips and bullets is included in my gun, right? I thought so. Okay. Next question. If a genie granted you 3 wishes, what would you ask for? Well, so if it's a genie that isn't a tricky genie and make sure you get exactly what you wish for, I would wish for unlimited wealth, as much money as I possibly ever could imagine, which means I would be able to have my houses, my cars, my clothes, my hair, whatever. So unlimited wealth for sure, forever, for forever. I would definitely wish for endless protection and security over me and my child. And I don't know. Oh, honey, listen. If I had money, if I had endless money, I wouldn't have to wish for a body, like a nice hourglass body, because I could get that done. Shoot. I probably wish for, because it's really, really hard to find one nowadays. I would probably wish for a fine, sexy, chocolate, intelligent, working, family-oriented, loving, affectionate, caring, understanding, communicative, tatted. Did I say athletic? You know where I'm going with this. Type of man. Yeah. Yeah. Loyal, trustworthy. I think I put all that in there. Yeah, some of that. Because, honey, I deserve it. I deserve it. I do everything and some more for mine. But that is all the questions. Hope y'all enjoy. And I hope, and if I answer, if one of your questions was one of the questions on here, I need y'all to go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, follow, share, turn on the little notification bell, all that. Because I just answered every question that I got. I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and do that. But even if I didn't answer a question, even if you didn't ask a question, I need y'all to do this for me real quick. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Turn on my notifications so every time I post something, you get the notification. You get that little ding. And share my YouTube and videos with your friends. Like, post them on your Facebooks or share them on your Snapchats, or, just tell your friends about it. And go follow my TikTok. Go follow my TikTok and like my pictures and follow my, follow my TikTok, like my pictures, comment on my pictures, share my videos. That's what I meant, videos. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed. But yeah, I'm going to need y'all to go do that. My TikTok is Erica with 2 A's, KANE97. That's also my Snapchat. And then my IG is _Erica Kane. No extras, no numbers. So go follow me and like all my stuff and keep up with me. And we're done with this video. And I'm going to be back with another banger. So see y'all.